Today we're focusing on the landmark races of the sport's first 7 decades, stretching from the UK in 1950 to China in 2019. The championship's very first race took place at Silverstone on the 13th of May 1950, where Italian Mark Alfa Romeo locked out the 4-car front row of the grid. The Alfetta 158s finished 2 laps ahead of the rest, with Nino Farina leading home a 1-2-3 in the inaugural Grand Prix.
The car actually was designed and assembled before the war in 1938, and during the war the problem was to survive because of the bombings, and so all the cars were hidden in barns out of Milan. After the war they came back, and in 1950 they were able to win with a 3F team, Farina, Fangio and Fagioli. They were able to win 11 races on 11, and obviously the World Championship.
Fast forward to August 1961 and Germany's Nürburgring hosted race 100. This time there was a British winner, as Stirling Moss in a privately entered Lotus held off the much more powerful Ferraris of Phil Hill and Wolfgang von Trips with skillful driving in the wet conditions. The honour of hosting the 200th Grand Prix fell to Monaco on the 23rd of May 1971. Jackie Stewart took pole position in his Tyrrell Ford and went on to win the race ahead of Jackie Ickx. 13 years later, the Österreich Ring hosted race 400, and Austrian ace Niki Lauda took his 23rd career victory on home soil on his way to a 3rd world title. Race 500 came 6 years later in Adelaide, Australia. It was the final round of the 1990 season, and 3-time world champion Nelson Piquet won the race in his Benetton Ford, while Ayrton Senna won the title. September 2008 saw a new milestone as Singapore hosted the 800th Grand Prix at night. Renault's Fernando Alonso won the race in controversial circumstances and is one of only 4 drivers to have won there.
Driving under the lights, I think the cars, they come alive a lot more with colors, color-wise for pictures and stuff, and on TV it looks great. On a street circuit it looks more impressive than on a normal track. And then of course when you combine that together with Singapore, which is already a very challenging track, I think it looks amazing.
Round 3 in Shanghai, China on the 14th of April this year will be the 1000th Grand Prix of the Formula One World Championship. It's a circuit where Red Bull claimed their maiden victory in 2009, won again last year, and will be wanting to add their names to the record books again.
I think everybody's very excited. We always try to win every single Grand Prix. If it's the 1000th Grand Prix, it's of course extra special.